Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal. And Barcelona have drawn 3-3 away to Levante, and what you've got to say is a complete and utter disaster. What on earth have we just watched? We have got so much to go through here. There have got to be some serious home truths after what we've just seen there. And to be honest, after what we've seen in the final few games in the title race, that is that for La Liga for Barcelona this season. To be fair, it didn't look like we were going to win it long ago, but like I said in the preview, once we got to this stage, we've really fluffed our lines. And well, today, guys, was really the nail in the coffin. That was a complete disaster. So let's of course begin and go through this step by step. I'm sure you guys, as the video goes on, are going to have plenty to say, so as always, feel free to leave all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Let's start with the lineup. Not bad, to be fair. You saw Araujo come in, he did very well. Dembele at right wing back, it doesn't really work with him there, but you know what, just having Dembele on the pitch, we saw it, guys, we're a much better team with him on the pitch. He scored a goal, he set up another, he created constant danger down the Barcelona right hand side, and really, guys, Barcelona probably should have scored more than 3 goals in the night. Look, formation maybe didn't suit Dembele there, but already we can see, guys, it's not rocket science. We play better when we've got Dembele in the team. And let's move on to that match action, guys. We actually started really quick in this game. We definitely should have been a few goals up, really. In about 5 minutes, Pedri had 2 great chances that he should have converted. But after that, guys, we just really fell asleep, to be honest, until Messi's goal. Levante had a few good chances. Dembele slipped. He nearly let Tonyo in there, but his pullback was just sloppy in the end. But it was Barcelona who got the opening goal. Really great goal, you got to say, from Messi, kind of out of nowhere. Like I say, after our really fast start from Barcelona, where we definitely should have been 1 or 2 goals up, we had slipped off the mark, but it's Alba with a cross, it's deflected there, and it falls in the path of Messi, who produces a lovely, almost scissor kick volley into the corner. 29 for the season in La Liga, that is, for Messi. A wonderful goal there from the Argentine genius. And Barcelona 1-0 up in a game that we knew, guys, if we won, would have temporarily taken us top of the league. About 10 minutes later, guys, we had indeed found our second goal. This time it was Pedri, third time lucky for the gem Spaniard. Here was this time Dembele, of course, bursting on the right-hand side. A great ball in behind by Messi, you ought to say, but the pace here of Dembele just to go past his marker, get to the byline, and pull it back for Pedri is exactly what we've been looking for. It's exactly what we've been missing, and that's a great assist by Dembele. A nice finish for Pedri, and for Barcelona, a nice day out. You know, we had started well, we've slipped off a little bit, but we'd recovered our form. We had some players playing well out there, and we were comfortably 2-0 up in a good away La Liga game. It was a good performance. It was much better than what we've been seeing in the previous weeks, that's for sure. And certainly before half-time, guys, we could have probably made it 3-0, to be honest. That would have probably killed the game, knowing this Barcelona, knowing what we saw in the second half. To be fair, you never know, but you get the feeling if Barcelona had made it 3-0, we would have killed this match. But I think, of course, you guys all know what happened next, and this really is why you've tuned in for today's match review. You know, you're not here for me to revel about how good Messi and Dembele were in the first half. We're here for some home truths, guys. We know what happened. Half-time, Araujo injured, and this decision here from Ronald Koeman is, what for me, one of the main reasons, to be fair, why so many people are upset with him. And I will be fair with Koeman. I do think he's done a good job overall for Barcelona this season, but we've certainly seen, guys, he's in trouble here. I honestly think Koeman could be gone at the end of the season. I'd be very surprised if he's the coach next season, and it's mistakes like this, really. He's amongst other things for sure, but things like this, guys, are just unacceptable. Araujo injured, and Sergi Roberto on a right centre-back. Now, Roberto, guys, I don't know why the need is that he has to play, you know, every single game at some point. That's out of order, and whoever comes in next as manager, the board, whatever, they've got to make sure this stops, guys. Roberto on a right centre-back is a complete and utter disaster, and to be honest, guys, even in his natural position, he hasn't been playing well since he's come back from injury. You know, we know at the best of times he's probably, you know, one of the weakest players in our starting 11, but at least he can hold his own. In recent times, guys, he's come back from injury, and he's been a disaster. Let's put it frank, guys. You know, we'll respect all the players, and on this channel, guys, you know, you won't find me tearing a player limb to limb to be trendy. That's not how I'm going to work here, guys. I will get behind each and every one of the players. I'm just talking about the team here, guys. Why are we doing this? Why are we punishing ourselves by putting in Roberto at right centre-back when we've got Mingueza on the bench? It's out of order from Koeman, and within 15 minutes of the second half, guys, it was 2-2. We had thrown the game away. Roberto there didn't mark Melero. He scored a header before that. They had some good chances as well. We were getting torn apart. Dembele and Roberto defending on the right-hand side. Are you kidding me? And Levante very soon got another one. It was Morales there. Great 1-2 around the corner with Roger, I believe. Piqué, Roberto asleep, blasted into the corner. And what we found out, guys, was, no surprise, we're playing the same team we played against Liverpool. Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet and Alba. How many times have I said it, guys? We have to stop doing that. The Bayern Munich was surely the last straw where we said, look, you've conceded 8 goals in a Champions League game. That is your chance to make a change, to bring other players in, to take these guys out. And you know what? Koeman did that. To be fair, probably because of the injuries, which is the annoying thing. But when he did do it, when we had Araujo coming in, when Lenglet was in there, even when Piqué was injured, Dest was in at right wing back, Mingueta's been a revelation this season. You know what Barcelona did? They got themselves back in the title race after being 14 points behind Atletico. Now these guys are back. We're playing the same guys that lost us crucial Champions League games, that are clearly guys past their best, that clearly cannot keep up in the same defence together. And we're paying the price. You see what happens, guys. It was a shambles at the back. It was horrible to watch. And it was a bit like watching those vile Champions League nights that we all know, where you just see a Barcelona team not keeping hold of the ball. You're waiting for the next goal to come from the opposition. And that hurts, guys. That really hurts. Because this season, to be fair, we might not have won La Liga. That's fair enough, guys. We probably weren't expecting to. But at least we were moving away from it. As soon as these guys have come back from injury, we've gone back to doing what we hated for the past campaigns. And that's a sad sight for me, because the main real thing I liked about Koeman was he brought a feeling of Barcelona back. He got some young players in. We had a character to our game. We played attacking football. We were brave. We were trying new things. Yes, we didn't maybe always win every game, but it was different, guys. These guys have come back into the team. Koeman really, perhaps, has shown his true colours, and it's been a complete and utter disaster. Thankfully, at the time, we did get ourselves immediately back in front. Surprise, surprise, Ousmane Dembele lashes it into the top corner. A really great strike. He's very good at doing that on either foot. Well on to Griezmann in the build-up. Decent build-up from Barcelona. I thought, actually, all night long, it was very easy to get a Levante, so we definitely shouldn't have drawn or lost this game. Of course, we have in the end, guys. We've got a 3-3 draw, a complete disaster, but really, Levante were there for the taking. We had to get at their back line, and we certainly didn't do it enough. We needed way more conviction in attack. Dembele had it. Dembele got the goal. But after we got the third, guys, we never even looked like scoring the fourth. We made a few changes here and there. Braithwaite and both Dest came on also. But those subs there, they did not help us at all. They actually came on for Griezmann and Dembele, and that really in itself says it all, guys. That is just not good enough from Koeman, taking off our key attackers who help Messi up front. I think you can tell, guys, Messi is not happy. We've got to be so careful, and I've said it for a while now. I do kind of think that Messi is leaning towards staying at Barcelona. He trusts Laporta. He is going to listen to Laporta's offer first, but what a saint he is. You've got to say, what on earth is Messi really doing here, guys? Thankfully, I think he is going to listen to Laporta's offer, like I said, but it just gets harder and harder to say that we will keep Messi when stuff like this is happening. What is the poor guy going to think when he looks around sometimes? He wants a competitive team to win the Champions League. I'm convinced, guys, that a good, fast route to that is by using the younger players. You know what happened when we used the younger player, guys? We won so many La Liga games. We won the Copa del Rey. We did a good job, to be fair, in the second leg of the Champions League when we were playing younger players against PSG. In the first leg, of course, guys, as we mentioned on the night, we were playing the same guys that we were playing tonight, basically, and that's what happens. And that is why it's painful, guys, to see us go back to it in the past match weeks in La Liga when we really had a chance to win this title and just throw it away. Koeman's not been good enough, the guys who've come back in haven't been good enough, and our football has been really poor in that second half. We had no control of the ball. It did look like we were maybe going to get over the line in the end, but Dest there, even he came on and struggled. He let a cross in by Tonyo, he slipped, didn't really get back up in time. Piqué definitely doesn't watch Leon well enough as well. Great little run and a finish across the near post, you've got to say there, by Leon. That's a wonderful goal. So Stegen probably could have done better at his near post, but I think we've got to say most keepers probably would have let that one in. It's a really good finish by Levante, and we didn't do anything, guys. And you know what's more embarrassing here? 5 minutes left, we've tossed away La Liga yet again, and he brings on the Ricky Puig. That really is a lack of shame. Ricky, of course, we know should have got way more minutes this season. But then to bring off Roberto after he brought him on at half-time, for me, he should have brought off Roberto way earlier after the first or second goals were conceded. I don't care if he came on at half-time. We've seen that done in other games. If you're not doing well enough, off you come. We saw it on the weekend, actually, in the Atletico game. Saul came on. You're not doing well enough in a big title game for us. Off you go then, mate. We'll bring on João Felix. That's how it works, guys. Roberto came on, was a disaster. Was it an injury? Maybe, fair enough if it was, but I'm pretty sure Roberto went off the pitch there, looking pretty dejected. Ricky came on and, he tried to bring some life into us. He immediately elevated our game, you've got to say. He's quick on the ball. He always looks for the ball. You know, he's getting a wide to Alba, into Messi, off to Dest, off to Mingueza. Some really sharp balls there, and that's considering, you know, the guy's played like, what, 5 minutes of football in about a month and a half. It's really good stuff from him, to be fair, so I'll praise him for that. You know, I'm not a huge Ricky fan, like you know, you see some of the guys are on the social media channels, but I do respect good players, and ultimately I want what's best for Barcelona. And I do think that Ricky is a bright prospect from La Masia, who I just don't know why has been cast aside this season. But for Barcelona, it ends 3-3. You know, I've just come off the game to record this review, so, you know, there's going to be a lot of news, I'm sure, in the coming days. Another note, guys, De Jong is suspended. Definitely shouldn't have been a foul. He shouldn't have been booked for it, but he's not going to be available for the Celta game. Probably luckily for us, guys, you know, that Celta game doesn't really mean anything now. You know, all we can do is now secure third in La Liga ahead of Sevilla, you've got to say, because, well, we're not going to be winning the title. You know, look, if we won our last 3 games, we probably wouldn't have anyway. You know, we would have needed Atletico to lose or draw 2 of their final 3 games. And then we also need Real Madrid also to drop points. So, you know, that was unlikely to happen anyway, guys. But what we've seen out there tonight from Barcelona, for me, really, is one of the damning parts of our season. And that really, it does hurt. I'm sure there's going to be loads of reaction. I'm absolutely sure of that. And, you know, maybe I'll do some more content on the channel in the coming days. But until then, I think I will leave it there. I think I've got everything off my chest, really. And yeah, it's time for me to go and read the news and read the reaction, really, and edit this for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the review and you agree with my thoughts. And as always, leave any of yours in the comments down below. I'll see you guys soon, and goodbye.